Hello, thank you for joining us on the Chalk and Chaos Sports Betting Podcast. I'm Sean Marciano, and this is Joel Meyer, my co-host for tonight. He is probably celebrating his win in over that Tampa, big Kucherov guy over here. How you doing tonight, Joel?
Yeah, big Kucherov guy. But the biggest war in that game was simply the Jack Adams war between Lindy Ruff and John Cooper. That's what I was really cheering for. Kucherov was just a bonus, and the fact that he assisted or scored every goal in that game was absolute perfection, icing on the cake. Yeah, as Hockey Only podcast listeners know, I am heavily invested in John Cooper to win the Adams, so that was beautiful. Putting Lindy Ruff in a locker, get that shit out of here. And that's funny because I bet the Sabres, but you never would have guessed it the way I was cheering for the Lightning there. But the market respected my action. It was plus 190 and plus 160 at close. So yeah,
It was
I
a
can
close
bet
game.
against. Oh yeah, it was a close game. I thought the Sabres were kind of lucky at times. Vasilevsky let in a couple weak ones. Sabres got lucky a power play at the end of the game, which led to that 3-2 goal with 5 minutes left in the third. But yeah, Lightning were the better team overall, and the righteous, the puck don't lie. Puck don't lie. Gets on the breakaway.
That's
Kucherov,
fair.
no look assist to him. Absolute beauty.
But it goes to show you how good the Sabres are right now. Like they might be a legitimate team, like to play against in the playoffs. Like, not to say that they're like a dark horse, but they could, depending who they play in the first round and where they play in the seeding, like they might be able to take down Carolina early or something like that. If they go through the Metro, they could be an interesting team. If they're playing Tampa tough like that, I mean, sure they got lucky, but they play
Yeah, on a
tough.
back to back.
Yeah, especially
They're on a back to back today too.
But
Yeah.
anyways,
Yeah, we're done talking hockey already.
Yeah, I know, right? We got some Olympics talk we want to share. Just getting. I can't believe it starts tomorrow, right? The ceremony is it, or is it Friday?
I think Friday's the ceremony.
Friday.
Thursday, you get some early stuff like the women's hockey. I think starts on Thursday.
That's right. That's
Do you know anything about the women's hockey?
USA dominates it.
Yeah, it's usually the rivalry series, right? The Canada versus USA, the only two good women's hockey teams. Although apparently the Finns are kind of closing the gap lately, but no, it's always USA or Canada, and I think Canada just. I was going to say Canada stomps them, but no, I meant to say the Americans stomp them. Yeah, the American team is far better right now. I don't know why the line is so close because you can get the Americans for what minus 140 or so.
Well, it's women's hockey, so I don't think anybody really is paying too much or attention to it. Even from a market standpoint, I don't think. If you're saying that there's not a big difference between the two teams, obviously you're not going to line it too much further than that. Same thing in the difference between Canada and the United States nowadays. Like,
I mean, historically, there's not too great of a difference, but right now, it's currently constructed. Americans are much better. Yeah.
Well, if you look at I don't know if you looked at Dom's one of his recent articles. Yeah, he kind of shared the kind of historical, at least for the men specifically, like the difference between like the pricing on the USA and Canada. I mean, it's kind of short. Obviously, the gap shortened in recent years, but it kind of goes to show you how close they are. But really, I don't think mentally they are. That's just how I look at it.
Mentally, yes.
I don't know.
Like you down there, is that what you're saying? South of the border, they're a little dull.
I would put it more like the focus isn't where it should be. Like,
okay.
If we're gonna, I mean, I might as well get into this now because I'm sure you're gonna do your own HGP pod on it. But if you look at like how we're all talking about fucking hockey down here, it's always about Canadian tears. We want Canadian tears. It's like, no, how about we want a fucking gold medal? Like you hear what the Canadians want? They want fucking gold. They don't want fucking American tears. I'm sure that's an added bonus, but that's the marketing, the thought process behind it.
That John Hamm commercial. That's what you're talking about, right?
That's another one too. It's like
that's literally a quote from it. We want Canadian tears.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying though. We're building a team to go against Canada. It's not we're building a team to win gold here. Like
right. And John Cooper was asked about that commercial, and he's like, there's a chance that the Americans and the Canadians don't even play each other. There's every game's a big game in the Olympics. We're trying to win gold. It's like
Exactly.
that's totally big brother shit,
I
just
mean,
stuff in
that's
the little
coach
brother
speak, but
mentality in
like,
the locker. Oh, John
exactly.
Cooper is a lawyer after all. He's the master of coach speak, but he also calls it as it is
I mean,
when he
that's the
wants
truth
to.
of the matter. I mean,
It is
I
the
mean,
truth.
it's just
What do you
that's
mean?
just what mentality is. You know what I mean?
No, Canada wants to win gold. Of course, it means more beating the States, especially now that they're a great hockey
Yeah.
country. Like, there's no Russia anymore. Like, traditionally, Russia was the big Canadian rival, but
Oh
now
yeah,
it's the
yeah.
Americans. Yeah, no, I'm on aboard Cooper's side of the argument, as I usually am.
Of course, we go
Especially
full
these
circle.
days.
We just bring it back, right back to Cooper.
Mhm.
But anyways, all
With you
right.
and Schaefer.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I could talk about that guy for hours. You're just lucky. I don't have. Imagine if I just dedicated like one podcast to that. But let's go over some total like the metal markets. Have you? I don't know if you've really tapped into these too much, but I don't know about you. But there's some that there's a couple that kind of stand out to me, like just from the eye test, and I'm gonna bring them up right now. Great Britain over 1.5 at -150. I know it's a little chalky, but they're kind of heavy favorites in at least one of them, and they're a pretty sizable favorite in the curling one as well. And I feel like at
Yeah.
-150, that's a pretty cheap price to pay for. Realistically, there's a couple other events that are close in that they could win gold. I feel like it's a decent one at least for my first look at least.
Yeah, that's a good shot. I mean, I already did bet the British team to win curling. We could start there. It's a couple Scotsmen. Came off a big win against Canada, I want to say. So yeah, a little better than even money for them to win men's curling, and there's one gold for you. I know there's a couple other events that they're in the
There's
mix
one
for.
that like a -1,000. Like I don't remember the event specifically. I can go double check it. There's one that they are a heavy favorite in.
Still fairly early on in the research, but I haven't got to a -1,000 for a British.
I am just looking at like total like just odds on favorites. Like I gotta find it.
Yeah.
As you're doing, you can keep talking about curling, of course. But
yeah, no, I don't know shit about curling. Just what I've learned in the past couple days reading up on this stuff. My favorite one is the mixed doubles curling. The Italian team are really, really good, and they get the home ice advantage there in Milan. So again, better than plus money or plus money bet. I think Italy is a good one. They're a veteran team. Don't think that they'll shy away from the moments. Great Britain, they have a good doubles team as well. I bet I took a little bit of them at plus 550. So there's another opportunity for a British gold. Yeah.
Well, actually, this is not a -1,001, but in skeleton, I don't know what that is actually at all. But he's like -175. He's -175. So that's two fairly favorited gold medals right there.
All right. I've never seen yeah, I'm in Canada, right? So I got these offshores. I got different books than you guys do. So often we don't have the same things. Like
it's weird like that. Like I don't have all the total medals yet, or any like. I'm sure they'll come out soon, but
I'll have to Smitty up. So what's the bet? Britain over 1.5 at what number?
I'm looking at Bovada right now, and it's -150. Great Britain.
What? That must be a
total golds over 150. 1.5 -150.
I do have Bovada, so I'll have to look deeper into that. Yes, because I already have the British for win too.
Exactly, and I feel like that's like -150. That's such a cheap price to pay when they're like pretty. Like I mean, at +100 and -175, you're not paying -150 for that parlay right there. So
yeah, I think that's see what other stuff they might be involved in. But
I think there's a couple of them that are like in the conversation for a gold medal. So there's a big chance that they get more than 1.5 here. So
I know that they do have a pretty good skeleton team in general. So they're not just that one. There's 4 medals in the skeleton, I want to say. So
and maybe it's mixed doubles or what is it? No, I only see one women. I don't know. I have to keep kind
of skeleton. I think it's just one guy, right?
Yeah,
I don't really watch a lot of the down stuff. Yeah, it's just one guy on his face.
I have no idea what the fuck skeleton is.
And luge is when you're on your back.
Yep.
It's like a mini bobsled, basically.
Just zooming
down.
See, I know what the luge is, but I didn't know.
Yeah, you just go on your stomach instead of your back. Yeah.
That was one I was looking at. That one kind of stands out to me like right away off the eye test. And then another one, Italy over 6.5 gold medals. I feel like they're pretty much favored in a decent amount, like maybe like 7 or 8 I've looked at. I feel like you're gonna plus 125. I think that's another great bet if you have access to
yeah, because So I bet under on Norway goals at
Right.
15.5 there. And they need to win a ton of cross country and biathlon stuff. But I think the Italians and the French can take away
Yeah. I've seen
some
that.
of those.
Seen the French too.
Yeah, can take away some of those golden opportunities from the Norwegians there in biathlon. So I already have some Italian stock, and over 6.5 I think was a decent look considering I already had that curling bet, and there's a couple of other opportunities. Alpine skiing, they're usually pretty good there.
Yep.
In the Italian Alps.
I was kind of looking at like just like the most medals, like gold medals, like them in that market, like 60, like 20 to 1 on DraftKings. But like honestly, even for like a little bit of a long shot, maybe because especially because they're playing in their home country, there's kind of that little home country boost.
I mean, I don't think.
I mean, it'd be wild. Don't get me wrong, but there's always that outcome. Just saying, it's something.
I mean, I don't love these bets. I did bet USA and Germany at most goals.
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
I don't know. I think they'll just be splitting them, and then Norway wins like 13 or 14 and wins by default. So I do like the Norway under 15.5 better than those bets. But I gotta have some Germany stock, right?
Winter
Olympics,
of course. I was looking at USA at minus 115 over 12.5 too. That's another one just for a home.
Well, Lindsey Vonn just tore her ACL, so there goes one gold medal.
Hey, she's still gonna do it though. She's still gonna go out of her way.
Yeah, she's not going gold.
Hey, you never know. Maybe they win Olympic gold in men's hockey. Right after I was talking shit about it.
Maybe.
You never know. But that's one way to get there. But those were kind of the main three I'm kind of looking at. I was kind of looking at. I was trying to find a French gold total, and I could not find one to save my life.
That's interesting. Yep.
Because they have a decent amount in there too.
They do. The French are pretty heavily involved. Plus, they killed it in their home country at the Summer Olympics. Maybe they keep that momentum going for the winter. They didn't kill the quarter of the market, though. The market was super high on the French, and we had to sweat. Was it like under 22.5 goals or something crazy?
Oh, yeah, that was crazy. We were like, there's no way they get to this. They didn't wait.
They just kept winning crazy shit.
Oh, yeah. I remember the Spaniard one, too. That one pissed me off, too, because this fucking John Rahm in golf. We were like, he had that penciled in for us, and then it's like
Alcaraz at the same time.
Oh, my God. That day was fucking... That pissed me off.
Yes. I had Rahm, too. Like, not even for the gold. To win that tournament. Like 12
Exactly. We were like... Those two losing on the same day really fucking set me off.
That was rough, Spain. Yes. But thankfully, the sailors or something weird, or the Windsor, something weird came in for the Spanish. we got just 5 goals, just enough to get that.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember wake up in the morning after sleeping and checking all the stuff like
fucking
Spanish goal. No. French goal. What the fuck?
Yeah, right.
That.
I felt like Hoosiers that day with fucking Scotty, like fucking Scotty winning the Olympics.
Yeah, that's right. Well, Rahm, he just choked. That was more him choking than Scotty.
I know. Fucking
he was up like what, 3-4 strokes? Like,
it was a decent amount. I was like, man, I'm feeling pretty good about John Rahm today.
Yeah. Oh man. Anyway, better times. That was a good Olympics. Anyway,
it was a great one. Yeah, I mean,
a lot of fun. A lot of money made.
Yeah, you
Leon Marchand. That was the Marchand Olympics. Yeah, that was my guy, man. He made me a ton. And yeah, speaking of him, we have this guy's he's already known as like a legend, and he's awesome. But Klæbo to win basically everything for the Norwegians in the cross country, the sprint in particular. I bet him minus 500. I don't give a shit. He's gonna win like 99% of the time. So I got him and stuff.
So I mean, your profile picture?
No, because Leon Marchand was like plus money in some of these events, and when he should have been like minus 500.
That's fair.
So Klæbo, he's a known quantity. Yeah, we don't have one of those guys just yet. Although, there's this Canadian guy in short track that is still plus money for some stuff, but short track is kind of chaotic, right? They're always crashing and slipping and sliding, so you get some weird winners there sometimes. It's not like a swimming or cross country where it's just like
I wasn't sure about the Canada total medals. Like they're at 27.5, and some of them I've seen, but I don't really know a lot of the events that they're going to be actually medaling in outside of obviously like some of that one hockey,
Curling, they like the short track these days.
You think they're still gonna medal in curling? I thought you said they're kind of a team.
I don't know about gold, but they should still be able to
Medal,
get
bronze,
silvers and bronze. Like their women team is better than their men's team.
fair enough.
They also like the Mikhail Kingsbury. He's an alpine skier who's got a good shot to win some stuff. Yeah, that's a pretty high total, but that's the joke with Canadians, though. We always win all the bronze. It's the like loser country participation trophy.
Oh yeah,
it's the golds that escape you. So
you
even
guys
at 8.5,
the participation trophy award.
Exactly. Yeah. So if I had to bet,
like I got real quick. Let's see if there's any more that I'm missing.
Go for it.
There's some that are weird. Like obviously, all the books are different.
Yeah, that's the thing with these small limit stuff. You'll get some very off markets, so you got to look around. You got to have a bunch of books and capitalize on them. Yeah, so I'm done biathlon, cross country, curling. Well, started cross country, and those are my favorites, really. And
there is skeleton on Bet Online if you're interested in a -250 favorite.
For skeleton, for whom?
Great Britain at all. Like there's +500, +5. They're like dominating skeleton basically.
Yeah, okay.
They have all the top odds.
Germans in the bobsled, they're all going to be huge favorites.
Yep. I noticed there's like a huge favorite for fucking men's what's it called, figure skating, or the women's, one or the other, for like United States too. I was like, that's kind of surprising.
Yeah, there's also this Russian or Armenian girl. I think is one of the favorites there. Yeah, the women's biathlon, like I mentioned, French and Italians, specifically Lou Jean Monod. She's the favorite, like her. 10K pursuit, 10, 12K mass starts. Lisa Vitozzi, 8-1 in those things as well.
What's the
we talked about the biathlon last time, right?
Yeah. What's the best total that you have for under 15.5 Norway gold medals? Because I'm seeing under 15.5 -170 is like your best.
You look at Bovada, they had -150 this morning.
Did they? Okay, I'm back over here real quick.
Yeah, that is on the move. Pinnacle is -225 under 15.5. Or -190, rather.
-150. Yep, I see that.
So,
yeah, I'm stuck by
any over on any medal totals yet. I got Sweden under. I got the Dutch under.
I saw that Sweden under.
Canada
I was kind of surprised by that one because they're a decent favorite in a couple. They're a decent amount of them.
Yeah, it's just it's going to be most likely 6 or 7 goals, maybe 8. So I took a shot under 7.5.
All right, yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, the hopefully some more markets come out, some more countries. I saw one book in Finland.
I'm really looking at for French. Like that's the one that I'm looking at because I feel like they have a decent odd, like for at least like 6 or 7 of them. So
well, I hope so because that means they're winning biathlon. I got the French in almost every which way events. I got the who do I have in the relay? I've got the Norwegian winning the relay for the men. Because they have 4 studs. I don't think that they have like the elite guys that the Swedes and the Italians do, but they have 4 really good guys. So I think that they can win the relay, but they're the favorites as well, +110. Yeah. Women's biathlon, I've got to do that relay. I guess it's France. Yeah, there's another one. For the French, +350. The mixed doubles biathlon relay, that's what I have there. But I don't have a bet for the women's relay.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like France, at least like 4 so far. I'm just off the top. I'm looking at like Bet Online real quick for like France, like goals that they're favorite in. Total medal markets, I don't really have a big feel for. Like I know Norway's the favorite, but I feel like I want to bet some like USA in there for like most overall, not just necessarily like gold. I feel like they have a better chance at having more overall.
Yeah, they're in the mix for a lot.
Yeah. And they're only like dominating and really like figure skating for sure, like guaranteed gold medals that I've seen.
Yeah, the problem though is the Norwegians are gonna like have so many silvers, bronzes, and all the biathlon and cross country stuff. So that's the main obstacle. It's like they're not good at anything else. Maybe there's a couple guys in long track, but it's basically just cross country skiing. That's all they do.
Exactly. I mean, what else are you gonna do in fucking Norway?
Yeah, they probably don't even have trucks. They just say, "Hey, get the skis out, get the skis, go to the grocery store."
That's about the most I got. What about you, Joel? Anything else you want to share?
No, we'll keep grinding. I mean, hopefully, we got the awards on Thursday, right? So I bet I bet some golf today. I bet more NHL awards and all these Olympic bets. I'm running out of money, so I need the
same here
NFL awards to give me some money.
I'm just running out of money over here. I'm like praying maybe. I don't think I'm winning any NFL award that I can think of.
No,
need some.
You don't have anything?
I think I'm gonna need some really long shots here to happen.
Like what? I think that's all pretty settled now. Like what's in the balance? JSN's winning. Vrabel's
I don't have JSN.
Stafford's winning. Those are the three I have.
Yeah, I don't have those three at all. I would need Dart to win O'Roy. I don't think that's happening.
Who's gonna win O'Roy? It's gonna be not
Tet.
You think Tet? Okay.
Yeah, pretty sure it's Tet.
My only bet there was
see, I almost bet him preseason, and then I didn't. And then I bet some Dart, and then I didn't really have. I don't really have any good bets. I'm gonna need some like O'Roy, D-Roy has to be like chaotic. I don't have fucking. I don't know.
D-Roy's an interesting one, right? Because it's the Seattle guy or it's the Cleveland guy, or Cleveland guy's got it, right?
Yeah, Cleveland guy's pretty much a huge favorite, but he's a linebacker. And all our linebackers win that award, but it's kind of been a weaker year.
I mean, had Travis Hunter before the year, and then he got fucking hurt.
I had him.
That was that.
I had like that stupid ticket with like the big O'Roy. I'm not gonna win on any.
75-1 to win both.
Yeah, I didn't bet a lot of awards. I just kind of bet here and there, and then I didn't really keep up with it. I not necessarily keep up.
I only got involved like late in the season.
I wasn't really in love with a lot of them, and I was like, I'm just kind of writing it out. And then obviously the ones that I wrote out didn't win, like Jonathan Taylor. That one hurt.
Yeah, Colts is rough.
Yeah, that one Colts really fucked me this season. Like, I bet they're under. They decide to get 8 wins and then lose out the rest of the way. Like, that is just the most miraculous fuckery that I could ever experience.
Yeah.
Now, you feel bad about your four goal leads, man. I feel bad about fucking betting anything on the Colts. I had no fucking read on them.
Man, what was the game at the end of the year where you thought you had the over win total, and then you checked the account
Falcons
right after a sweaty? Was it Falcons when they beat the Saints?
I thought about the Falcons. Like I was like kind of heavy on them. I thought like, I guess I just never bet them like I thought I did. So I was like, okay,
that sucks. That's a bad feeling.
That's all whatever. I mean, I'm sure we'll get into it tomorrow for some Super Bowl talk.
I haven't bet any props, by the way, so we'll have to. We need to lean on Smitty if he comes on.
Really? You don't have any? I'm sure you're gonna have some.
I got nothing. I got no money. I told you, I got no money. I got no money to spend on.
I got nothing. I got nothing. I mean, I'm just gonna sneak peek. I think I'll be betting the Patriots spread at least. A little saucy. All right. Well, let's get out of here. I think that was a good pod. I'm Sean Marciano. You can find me on Twitter, Sean Marciano1. What about you, Mr. Meyer? Where can we find you?
You can find me at the Hockey Gambling Podcast with my co-host Ryan Gilbert, and this guy Archer comes on sometimes as a guest, as well as Catfish Dilly, who was on the last show here. So yeah, Hockey Gambling Podcast.
Thank you. That was a sweet little shout out you did for Ryan there. All right, have a good night, you guys. How are you?